Well, welcome into GoPSUSports.com. To my right is redshirt senior Nick Goodell of the Penn State men's volleyball team. And Nick, first of all, congrats on being named EIVA Defensive Player of the Week early in the season. But how does it feel to get that honor so early?
I mean, it's good, but I'd rather have team wins right now instead of having an individual thing. We had a lot of high expectations going into the season, and they're a little rocky right now. But we're still got work to do, and as you can see, it's looking really good right now. But I mean, it's great. It's great to get acknowledged. So I mean, thank whoever gives that out. But yeah, I'd rather have some of the team wins instead of that.
So with that being said, what's been the areas of focus and practice this week leading up to this weekend?
Between this week and last week, we were working on defensive schemes just because we've been struggling a little bit between defensive, like backcourt, and then blocking. And through this past weekend, it really showed, like maybe not like some of the numbers, but we got a lot more touches on balls than we did in Hawaii. So that it really showed that like what we put into practice come out.
What's it like playing with Aaron Russell? Had 32 kills last Friday night against Ball State. That's the most kills, or the most kills over 30 since back in 2011 for Penn State men's players. So how's it feel playing with a talented guy like himself?
Yeah, we've always been talking in the fall, saying people just sitting outside the court be like, wow, I'm really glad this kid's on our team. And he's earned everything. He's putting in the hard work every single day, and it's gonna be interesting to see where he can lead our team, and then hopefully we can pick it up a little bit for him.
You guys have had a tough schedule to start, 4 matches on the road, home for the next 5, but this weekend at home, the home opener against defending national champion and top-ranked Loyola Chicago, and then number 2 Lewis on Saturday. So what's the mindset going into this weekend?
I mean, we know they're good, we know they're big. It's nothing we haven't seen before, and I think they have the same team minus 1 kid from last year, so we know who they are, they know who we are. So it's going to be maybe the number 1 and versus 15 now. It's not, people think it's going to be a blowout, but I'm very excited to see what we can do.
Great, thanks Nick, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Back here on Go PSU Sports with men's volleyball head coach Mark Pavlik. And Pav, after 4 straight road matches to start the season, your next 5 are here at home. What's it like having the home crowd, Rec Hall, behind you?
Rec Hall is one of the best places to play volleyball in the country. It's roomy, it's got some great contrast, plus we have pretty sophisticated fans. And to bring in number 1 and number 2 in the nation to play here in Rec Hall in January, I think it's just a great way to kick off our home schedule.
And Aaron Russell, Nick Goodell, EIVA Defensive Player of the Week honors. Aaron Russell, on the other hand, 32 kills against Ball State. First time a Penn State player has hit more than 30 kills since back in 2011. How are those 2 veteran players helping provide teaching to the younger team?
Well, anytime you go 0-4, you're never sure which way the team personality is going to go. Luckily, with the senior leadership we have with Nick and Aaron and Connor Curry too is a big one in there, and then you throw in Matt Seifert. They've kept the team together. We've had some outstanding practices this week. And it's just a matter of finding our groove and really starting to become a little bit more offensive and not let everything just hinge on Aaron and the Russellettes.
And with that being said, what has been the specific area or areas of focus in practice this week?
We've continued to work on our blocking and defense. We got to make sure that we keep creating opportunities for us to score. But we're also trying to make sure the decision making and everybody knows what their role is offensively and what we need to do to become successful when we do get those opportunities to score. So it's been a little bit of everything, but with a lot of effort going into the defensive part of it, because the offense is going to come.
And looking at this weekend, your schedule doesn't really get any easier. A lot of challenges have presented themselves in their first 4 matches, but this weekend, home opener against number 1 ranked and defending national champions, Loyola Chicago, and then number 2 Lewis on Saturday. So with playing those 2 teams this weekend, what's the mindset?
What an opportunity. I mean, this is what collegiate athletics is all about. You get a chance to play the best in the country early in the season. Worst possible scenario that comes out of this is you know what your warts are 3 weeks into the season, instead of waiting for 7 or 8 weeks into the season to say, you know, we don't do that very well. So Lewis and Loyola, very well-coached teams, very physical teams. It's going to be a great weekend of men's volleyball here.
Well, thanks, Pav. Loyola Chicago Friday night here at Rec Hall. Lewis on Saturday. For GoPSUSports.com, I'm Tyler Feldman.